All right, how about this? A new way to earn a living in New York City, because we all know it's an expensive town. If there's new ways to do it, we want to hear. But really, this can happen anywhere.
I love this story coming up. So a woman in Brooklyn saw a new outlet for her love of fashion and writing, and along the way, she discovered an entirely new career. And get this, it'll allow her to quit her full-time job and triple her salary, and now she's her own boss.
All of it is thanks to Substack, a platform that aims to change our relationship with social media. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuchman has more.
She works out of her Brooklyn home, but Amelia Petrarca, who writes the popular fashion newsletter Shop Rat, says there's one thing that makes her job succeed.
My tagline is, Shop Rat is one writer's attempt to get outside, go offline, and engage with style in real life.
Amelia left her full-time magazine job 3 years ago and started writing on Substack, a subscription-based newsletter platform. Notably, it's not a guaranteed paycheck for everyone. But for the 33-year-old, it's reshaping how she works in a city full of freelancers.
I quit my job 3 years ago, and I've tripled my salary since I left. I feel like my Substack has allowed me to develop such a personal relationship with my readers, and that's a whole sort of new world for me as well.
Substack launched in 2017, but has grown significantly over the past year, even opening a new office in Flatiron this summer. There are now more than 32 million free subscriptions, as well as 5 million paid, with the top 10 writers collectively earning more than $40 million annually. Dan Stone, the startup's head of Culture Stars, says it's proof that people are looking for a community.
What we've seen is that people are hungry for deeper connections, including in-person connections. So that's been more and more something that we've pushed, which is getting people together in the real world.
The Substack app has expanded to include video, podcasts, and a notes feed. And there are competitors now too, like Beehive and Patreon. As more and more creators move towards these new platforms, it does raise one big question. What does it all mean for our relationship to social media? Dr. Thea Gallagher, a clinical psychologist, says long-form content may help with shrinking attention spans.
If they can keep the ads out, if they can keep some of the, kind of just some of the things, the rage bait. I think everyone's getting so tired of this. We just maybe want some more honest, real spaces where we can learn something, from someone.
That's how Amelia feels too.
I grew up in New York. I feel like, but I'm always discovering new things here, which is part of the beauty of the city.
Man, Lindsay Tuchman joining us now. This is a really interesting piece. I think it's a great way to monetize any creator's creation. But I want to talk first about just the implications on social media and what you discussed with the psychologist, because I feel like our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and social media contributes to this. This is an attempt to swing the other direction, right?
Exactly. And I actually spoke with the psychologist, Dr. Gallagher, for a really long time because I was personally curious about this. She essentially said the endless scroll is the problem, that we just are constantly scrolling, seeing bad things, seeing good things, seeing things that make us happy, seeing things that make us sad. What she recommends is really taking the time to stop and read and form a community and engage your brain. And that really can be beneficial for your mental health.
Because we can retrain our brains to extend our attention spans, just like we've trained them to need the quick hit.
Exactly. So the algorithms do not help. So she hopes that it stays kind of pure in that way.
And tell us about the benefit for creators to be on Substack, because they take a portion of subscription fees, I would imagine.
Exactly. So all the money doesn't go directly to the writer or the creator. Substack does take a portion. So let's say you have 2,000 paid subscribers and you charge them $5 a month. That gives you about $8,000 a month, but with Substack taking some of that money. But it gives you the freedom to write about whatever you want without any deadlines, without an editor, although I recommend having an editor still. But you can kind of choose how you formulate your workday. But of course, you don't get health insurance or anything like that, so you have to make a decision that works
But do
for
they
you.
only make money from subscriptions, or are there other ways of making money?
Only subscriptions at this point. I did ask if ad dollars would ever come into it, and their goal is to avoid that, if possible.
Oh, great. So then you're not dealing with the never-ending
Exactly.
ads.
But you also can, write for free. If you want to just share your thoughts with the world, you can have people subscribe for free, and a lot of people do that.
Why not?
So now's your chance.
Lindsay, thank you so much. Such an interesting story. Thanks for bringing that to us.